Hi, this is Otto. I'm going to try to bring history alive by showing you some sites that have connections with the founders of the Berkeley Institute, and I'm going to try to bring them alive with my paintings. So this will be mostly black and white photographs and then my paintings in color. The Berkeley Educational Society's Origins and Early History book by Kenneth Robinson will be my source. Joseph Henry Thomas, schoolmaster; Richard Henry Durden, dry goods merchant and auctioneer; William Henry Thomas Joe, later an MCP, a carpenter; Samuel David Robinson, a baker; Eugenius Charles Jackson, a lawyer; Charles William Thomas Smith, MD, physician; William Orlando F. Bascom, M.D. DDS, a dentist; John Henry T. Jackson, later MCP, a grocer; Samuel Parker Sr., a printer and publisher; and Samuel Parker Jr., who was also a printer and publisher; and Henry T. Dyer, a ferry boatman. They were the founding fathers. Here are portraits of 8 of the 11, and hopefully by the end of this, you will have a better understanding of who these men were and how these pioneering, courageous men were able to find one of Bermuda's great secondary schools. Samuel David Robinson's residence, Wantley on Princess Street, was where the first meeting was held, and I painted that in oils and also in watercolor, so you can see some of the watercolors here, and the oil was right at the start. This type of art can be difficult to sell in Bermuda, but with this history, I needed to paint these buildings. William Henry Thomas Joe was Bermuda's first black MCP, and he owned property starting at Victoria Street and going along Joel's Alley. In fact, there were as many as 4 houses here. 2 have been demolished where there's this car park. There's a small cottage that was there, and a relative built the large building that's here. Joseph Henry Thomas has a lot of buildings connected to him. Apparently he lived where the Ex-Artillery Association is now, but he also owned property across the street where Dr. E.F. Gordon used to live. That's Beulah. He also taught at the Lane School, and this is what it looks like now, and I did a watercolor of the Lane School. He also helped form the Odd Fellows Lodges in Bermuda. So this is the one in St. George's, and he also helped start the Alexandrina Hall in Hamilton. Richard Henry Durden lived at Durden Villa, which is located where the Shiloh Gospel Chapel or Cornerstone Gospel Chapel are now located. Eugenius Charles Jackson had a law office upstairs of 117 Front Street, which was owned by his father, John Henry T. Jackson. Now, I have a lot of connections to 117 Front Street because I used to show art there. This is an exhibition there, and you can see some of my work at 117 Front Street. Now that property went all the way back to Reed Street, and John Henry Jackson's property included this area as well. William Orlando F. Bascom had property on Happy Valley Road, and this is his home that was on Happy Valley Road, which I recently did in watercolor. George da Costa wasn't one of the founding fathers, but he was the first principal of the Berkeley Institute. And at some point he built this house on Curving Avenue, and I went there and took this photo, and then I did a watercolor of the house. And it has quite interesting architectural detail with all the woodwork on the porch. I hope you enjoyed this and all my other paintings that were in this little historic group. So thanks for watching. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You can like and you can comment and share this. I also got a lot of information for this from the National Trust books on Pembroke and Hamilton. Bye.